Okay, quick roster update before we get to the next game in a couple weeks. So we ran into a snag. It was a double snag, actually. It started with this guy. So right here we have brother Corvaden, a Vanguard Sergeant, and one of my leader specialists. But turns out that there was some question as whether or not Vanguard Sergeants could be a part of the Deathwatch, as the way that the rules are written. And I was actually kind of leaning like we resolved it on Reddit, and then the official FAQ came out, and this guy cannot be a Vanguard Sergeant, which complicates things because he has a relic blade. So I got some ideas on what I want to do to fix that. I mean, I could just say that it's a power sword and just let it be really cool. So that's always a possibility. But either way, he cannot be a leader specialist because he cannot be a Vanguard Sergeant, and only Vanguard Sergeants can be the leader specialists. I'm pretty sure. Let me check that real quick. Yeah. Only the sergeants can be leaders. So he can't be a leader because he can't be a sergeant. So the problem is that put me down to one leader, which is right here, my watch sergeant, Brother Sergeant Castus. And he rolled convalescence, so he can't go play in the next match, which means that I won't have a leader in the next match. So here's what we're going to do. Brother Icefang is a Primaris Reaver. He is going to now be a Primaris Reaver Sergeant, which will increase his point value from 20 to 21. And now he will be my second leader specialist, which becoming a sergeant means his leadership increases to 8, and then he gets his attacks go up to 3, but he's not a combat specialist anymore. So he had 3 attacks as a combat specialist, but now since he's a sergeant, he'll still have the 3 attacks. So that'll be nice. But he's now going to be my second leader, and he will take us into combat when this guy here is out, which means I now have a spot open for a combat specialist. So my brother Castiver, who used to be a veteran, is now going to be my combat specialist with his double lightning claws. And yeah, and so that'll be interesting. All right, so he's now the combat specialist. He's now my second leader because he's now a Reaver Sergeant, and Corvaden is probably just a Vanguard veteran now with a power sword. And so we'll see what we want to do with that. I like how I painted this, so I don't want to cut it out or anything. And the only gun I could fit on that side is a bolt pistol from the Tactical Marine sprue, and I don't think I want to do that. So he's probably going to just come back as a Vanguard veteran with a power sword and a grab pistol, but we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. Okay, so that is the updated, the kind of how fudging to fix the command roster. Everything else is the same, and we will have game 2 of our campaign coming up in a couple weeks.